Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What's going on, people? What's going on? We are live this morning, guys. 64 degrees coming from New York. Streaming from Staten Island, guys. What's going on, people? Waiting for some people to join the live this morning, guys. I mean, we have some things we're gonna chat about this morning, man. I don't know if this could. No, I don't think that one. I know that's. We're gonna speak on her, but we're gonna hold a vibe this morning, guys. We're going to hold a vibe this morning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We still holding vibes. You know about the P Diddy. You know, it's still. You know, man. So many people coming out. You know, we saw Capricorn Claw came out, and she said her piece yesterday. So just a way for some people to log into the live this morning, guys. You know, welcome to the chat, guys. You know what I mean? Just a Wednesday, hump day. How's everyone doing? You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be up this morning. Not a lot of people is up, but give the most high God the praises, man. We are up in the land of the living this morning. Big up to everyone. Thank you for everyone that went to work, coming from work, kids going to school. Big up to all the teachers. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone out there just doing the positive things and positive mind thoughts and just sharing good thoughts to others. And big up to all, you know, the teachers out there. It's not an easy job. Big up to all the policemen, firemen, you know, everyone, people. Despite of, you know, there's bad in everything, guys. There are bad, negative energy and everything, but we have to overlook the bad and focus on the positive energy, guys. Don't focus on the negative energy. Don't waste your energy on the negative energy. Positive vibes, guys. Positive vibes. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? You coming to the chat. Welcome this morning. You know, we're talking about P. Diddy, man. It's a whole thing going down, man. A whole lot of things. Jagger Wright is Jagger Wright. You know, remember Jagger Wright used to talk about these things, and now, you know, ironic, all these things came into play. You know what I mean? Then the Cat Williams and went on, you know, Shannon Shaw podcast, and now we at this present time. Then we have all of this now. Then we have Diddy on trial. Then we have everyone coming out testify. But you know, good morning. Watching from Japan. Oh, what's up? Oh man, you know, man, how are you? I'm good, man. Listen, man, thank you for coming to the chat. You're all from Japan. You know, you are my first person that I see that come from Japan, and you know, I didn't, you know, always hashtag Japan, but you know, I do. But man, thank you for coming in, man. Press the like button, share the video, subscribe. Welcome to YARDCHAT. Listen, City Hat YARDCHAT. So you know, we're just speaking about P Diddy this morning, the case, and Jagger Wright, and Cassie, and Capricorn Clark, Kid Cody. It's a mess, guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's still in jail, man. He's still in jail, man. He's still in jail. Still in jail. You know, he's on trial. And this is the second week of the trial, and it's a mess. All it's speaking about is sex, man. I'm like over it. Yeah, your English is good. You know, your English is good. Don't worry about your English. You know, my kids is half Japanese, so don't worry about it. Yeah, my kids are half Japanese, so I mean, I always want to reach out to Japanese family, you know, in Japan. So, you know what I mean? Listen, share the video, share my podcast to everyone out there. You know what I mean? So who's next going to jail? I don't know, man. There's a lot of people probably go to jail. There's a lot of people connect to this case, man. So many people. We don't know. I really don't know. You know, when I come on my podcast, I don't really try to, you know, say judge people because listen, you know, we don't know. The court's going to judge. The court, his peers, going to see what's going on. Is he connected to Jeffrey Epstein? You never know. In the music industry, entertainment, you never know. I believe they're all connected. I believe it was a sex, we call it sex arrange, you know, trafficking or something like that. I believe. I mean, I believe so. So what part of Japan you from? Bring back Tupac. Yeah, Tupac was good, man. Tupac, he had Tupac. Don't get me wrong. Tupac had his ways too. Tupac had his way, but it's sad, man. All these young people died before their time because of some um oh oh because Nanago, right? Nanago. Yeah, that's where my wife is from, Nanago. It's like that's like in the country, right? I would love to go to Japan, man. I love the food. I just it's near Kanas Kanasaka. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kanza Kawa Kana Kanazaka Kanazakawa. And I'm pronouncing right, Kanazakawa. So how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat, man. And welcome to the live. I appreciate you coming all the way from Japan, man. Oh wow, I love that. You know what I mean? It made me feel good when I know I'm Japan. It's the same thing, even when that's why I have merch, yard chat hats and things like that. Yeah, man. Just you come on my podcast and you do some commentary, speak on certain things going on in reality in life, and I just speak about it. And I also do commentary on MMA, boxing. I'm a podcaster, so I do, I focus on a lot of different things, guys. So welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. Welcome to New York. I'm streaming all the way from New York, from Staten Island, from the United States. Welcome to my live. I appreciate everyone coming in this morning. You know what I mean? Big up, big up, big up. So you ever been to the States? You ever been to New York? Because it's like every foreigner, they love to come to New York, or New York is like the capital. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. New York. I'm going to New York. That's like the main spot. Come to see New York, going to, go see the Statue of Liberty, on the Circle Line, and take a cruise around New York on the Hudson River. That's what it's all about, man. Living life, man. Living life. My dream is to go to the United States. Listen, let me tell you something. So, United States is a good country. Don't get me wrong, son. Every country have their good points and bad points. America give you a lot of opportunities if you take advantage of opportunity. Press the like button, guys. Oh wow, wow. Hear this now. I'm just doing my live right now, and YouTube just sent me a message that my ads is video going to go through my ads. I'm like, wow, I just saw the video pop up my mouth. So that's good. I like that. So I mean, I'm doing something right. So your dream is come to the United States. United States is a nice country. As it gives people opportunity if you come here the right way and you do the positive things and help the country and help yourself, help your family to elevate to a different level. Yes, if you come here with a good positive mindset and not fall for the propaganda and a lot of the nonsense in this country, and it's in all countries, you just have to be careful. But if you come here, you have a plan, do what you need to do, you be successful. But if you come here and get sidetracked and easy to be misled or manipulated or beguiled and stray away, however you want to put it, then you find yourself in a hole. And you have to be careful, man. Young people these days in this country, you don't find a lot of young people now in this country have ambition. You know what I mean? It's quick money, internet, everything. But same thing, when you come down to Cassie, what I mean, she went into the music industry, and the music industry is a very dangerous, dangerous, dangerous industry. It's very dangerous, very dangerous. And she find herself in this situation now, years and years later. And you know what get me, man. Also, speaking of this young lady here, Speaking of this young lady here, I'm gonna put a picture. Maybe not the best picture that I could find of her this morning, but this young lady here. Let me move out the way. This is Capricorn clock, right? See, this is what I don't understand how these things work. If somebody was doing to all of these things to you for all these years and years and years, let me turn up my volume. My volume is good, guys. You can hear me. If someone is doing that to you for all these years and years, and you wait till Cassidy decide to come out, then you want to come out the woodwork and say, "Oh, this happened, this occurred, this, that." I find it to be, crazy, guys. I find it to be, I don't know, man. It's just people, and it go back to what it go back to, guys. The bag, the money. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, listen, man. We have good people. You know what I mean? I consider myself a very good person. You know what I mean? Not because of respecting of life, loving human being. Because I didn't give you life. I don't. I really don't. This is not about what God you pray to, what you believe in. It's not about that. At the end of the day, we all come together that we are human being that's supposed to show empathy, love, respect, and to each other, and not to kill each other over nonsense or deceive anyone or mislead anyone. But at the end of the day, Cassie was of age, so she decided to do certain things. And now, like I said, what I mean, she's responsible for what she's doing. She had to be held accountable. You know what I mean? Same thing, what she's saying that now, you have Capricorn Clark testify yesterday talking about she wasn't she's talented, but she wasn't talented. She have talent, but she wasn't talented. Talent is like you could go to someone teach you how to dance. Oh man, you have talent to dance, but are you talented? Does it come natural? Do you have a natural flow for it? Then when you get that talent, you just take it to the next level. So first you have to be talented, then you get some more talent on your talent, then you'll be good. But they saying she didn't have, she's talented, but she wasn't at the next level to be, as they classify her. She was a studio performer where in the studio they have different computer electronic to imitate, to mimic a voice, to amp it up low, make it sound good. You know what I mean? She's that, but she's not really a live performer because she's not that type of singer. But again, I don't know, guys, but you know what I mean? It didn't prove that P. Diddy stopped her career, because you at the head of the career, and to what she's testifying, saying that this man gave her all the opportunities and stand, because of him, everyone pushed her, but she didn't have the talent to take to the next level. So you might have an audience, but if they don't have the talent, you know what I mean, she's not able to sell, to the maybe sold the soul to the devil. You never know, man. That's how the world goes, brother. Listen, all I know is that, man, people do anything for fame, uh, as they say, for the bag, to be, you have to be careful, man. And what I mean, when you mean, I'm assuming when you say is people sell their soul, is their morals, their character. They compromise themselves to get something that they know they normally wouldn't do, but due to the situation, they decide, you know what? No one is looking. I'm going to get the bag. Oh man, I'm going to get $1 million. I'll be good. But are you going to sleep good? Are you going to be comfortable within yourself? That is what's selling your soul. Are you comfortable with yourself, what you did? And if you did it because of certain situation, or you've been there is no excuse, guys. There is no excuse, especially when you go in the music industry. You have to have backup. You have to have people surround you who have your best interests away from the music company that's going to sign you a contract. You have to have a neutral lawyer that you pay, that you hire, not who they gave you, not who they set up. No, you come with someone that you coming into the music industry with, and they're gonna go over the contract, over the fine print, small print, small print, because there's so many different small print in a small print. So when you have to look over it, you don't know the language. So that's why some of these artists get caught up in a contract and selling their uh their royalties. Where they get older, they get money. They sell the copyright, because they're getting the $2 million up front. but they don't know that money is upfront. So when the records start to sell, the money coming in don't go direct to them, go back to the person that gave them that money up front. So they're digging themselves in a hole. You have to learn how to be independent, how to push your own music, promote yourself. And that's why internet now, and you have seen a lot of like Capricorn, you know what I mean? He pushed his music, reggae artists, through a lot of social media, Instagram, where he's going to be, you know, he have someone doing that for him. And that's how you self promote instead of having a manager. You don't need a manager now. You do, but you have to, you know, you have to get information about the music industry, about what you're going to go into. School yourself. Don't let nobody school you. School yourself on your information. So if someone's trying to school you, you know right from wrong. Say, no, wait a minute. No, no, no. That's not how it goes. So you go into these organizations, into these, you know, big time corporations, billions of $1 billion, have the best lawyers that could write a proposal contract and it look good. The first 2, 3 pages or 4 pages or maybe 5 pages benefit you. But there's one page that could mess up the whole contract that you overlook. Because after those 5 pages, what you're going to receive, what you're going to get, oh my God, oh my, what, I'm getting this, that, and not knowing that you're selling yourself directly or indirectly. And I believe a lot of people get in trouble indirectly because they don't know. You know, you perish because you don't have the knowledge of. If you don't have the knowledge how this work, how you gonna make it work if you don't have you don't have a clue. So that's why a lot of people go in the music industry, they don't have a clue what they get into, and when they get into it, they're like, oh my God. Then by that time, they're so deep, they're so caught up in the lifestyle, in the lifestyle. And I believe this is the case of Cassie, where she got caught up in the lifestyle. They all got caught up in the lifestyle, guys. Because this girl right here, Capricorn Clark, all these years. See, this is what I don't understand. And someone in the chat, could you make me understand this? Maybe I need information up. Educate me on this one. If someone make you feel like this all these years and years and years and years, over 20 years, 15 years, or whatever the situation is at the time passed, and all of a sudden you have a young lady, Cassidy, coming out, pressing, bringing this all information in the light, blah, blah, video. We saw the video, Diddy beating her up. That was so disgusting. This man should be held accountable for that, and he's not. The crime that this man should be held for, he's not. Domestic violence, that's assault. And due to the survey of the assault, this man should be doing some jail time. He already paid a fine, but come with jail time. The lawsuit was just a fine in silver court. Yes, she got the 20 millions or whatever, and she, but away, yeah, it's disgusting. But he should be held accountable for those crimes, and it's not. He's being held on some sex trafficking and racketeering and drugging, and none of that is being proven that is so. So what is the propaganda? Okay, that's what I'm getting to. And she's coming on and saying Cassidy wasn't at that level. He did not hinder her career because she didn't have the talent to go to the next level. Whose report you going to believe? We have all of these people coming out who have their personal agenda on this. But if this is proven that Diddy did all of this, they're all entitled to get what? Money. Millions. Whoever getting 1 million, who's getting 2 million, who's getting 3 million, 5 million, 40, whatever it is. But Cassie already got the big pot. She already got the big bag. She got 10 from the hotel and 20 from Diddy. $30 million. She got the biggest bag. Others maybe going to get bags. And that's what it's all about right now, getting paid. So if this man was just so cruel to you all these years, you took about 10 years, 20 years, 25 years to come out and say it now. Come on now. Come on now. We know what happened to Cassidy, how Diddy treated her was disgusting. And like I said, it's unfortunate he's not being held or being on trial for assault or criminal charges, to be brought up, but no one did. But he's being held or being charged for other crimes that it's all kind of nonsense to me in a certain way. Because if you take away all the allegedly crimes that they said this man did, what you have? Domestic violence in both parties. That's what it is. But no one want to call that. Or do we want the problem to resolve, or we want the problem to continue? Because the way we're handling this case is going to continue. We are saying that, oh, domestic violence, okay, oh yeah, we see it, but unfortunately, but we want the bigger fish. We want bigger things, and going to this extent, and what they're proving is very, very, domestic violence in both parties. Number one, drug were involved. Number one, nobody's speaking about both parties were drug addicts doing drugs and not being aware of what they're doing, but still being consent to, because they're doing it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But some of the things that they're speaking about, man, it's really bad. It's bad. It's jealousy, sex, rock and roll. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man. That's what it is. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We all make mistakes in our younger years, guys, but there are certain things that I wouldn't do because I have character and morals. And there's certain things females wouldn't do because they have character and morals. On drugs or not, you have to have some type of accountability for your action, what you did. And and now P. Diddy, now, I'm sure they're gonna cross-examine Capricorn, Claude. They're gonna cross-examine her, and they're gonna put a hole in her. And one reporter said on the show this morning, he said, how ironic this is. You could have 3 witnesses, and hear this now. Not all 3 witnesses of a certain story will be exact, because the way I'm interpreted is different from you and the other person, so it's a different statement. But if we all agree, or not say agree, if we all witness to a certain crime that went down, 3 different statements, but hear this now. The statements have to be concur with each other to the one point. Different version coming, different, what you call it, different routes, but going to the same point of the story, that yes, that occurred. But in these stories, statement and testimony, Kid Cudi, I think Capricorn, Clark, and Cassie, all the story that they're telling is all different. Something does not add up. If we all witness the same thing, and our story is all different, completely different. This one is pointing to B, this one is pointing to C, this one is pointing to J. That don't make no sense. We all have different view and point of view of a witness point, yes, but it have to come to the same point. You know what? J, it add up to J. It all came around, boom, this is what direction, this point of view, but it came to J. And none of the witness that the prosecutor brought forth, none of the story that they're saying about this Kid Cudi, P. Diddy took the gun, the weapon, and the firearm, and this and that, went over there to his house. None of the story add up. None of the story add up. So most likely this story is going to get thrown out and dismissed because none of the witness can conclude on their story. Even if they was telling a story, they can't come to the same point of the story. So that's telling you. What is that telling you? So you mean to tell me we all witness the same thing and we don't know who did it? Or you what you witnessed to? Come on, don't make no sense, people. Be wise. Be wise. So now, and hear this now. I have another story too, guys. 1 minute. We're gonna stray away from the P. Diddy case. I'm gonna show you guys this. Do you remember? Do we remember the prisoners that escaped? Do you remember the prisoners that escaped? This young lady helped them to escape. The maintenance workers, the guy, and I forgot his name. Forgive me. We have this lady, and we have an elder lady, 58 years old. I think it was the aunt. I don't know, people. It's a mess. It's a mess. So they put their freedom to have this young girl know. What did these people promise these people if they help them escape? What did they promise this what's his name? I don't remember his name. What did they promise him? I don't remember if his name if what did they promise him to get him out of prison? Because if someone promised you something like that to help you get out of prison, I don't care what they promise you, it better be something good. It better be something good that they're promising you. This is a young girl here. Have her whole life ahead of her, and she decided to go do some stunt like this. Help people to escape out of prison. Number one, aiding and embedding. That's a felony, especially what they're gonna go to jail. Not the best clear picture, but it's a more to see their face overall. 58. Helping prisoner escape. They're all maintenance workers. They have to have inside help. What did these 10 prisoners promise? Were they having a relationship with these prisoners? I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's how we all work. I don't know. They family members, cousin. I don't know how these people get cahoots with these people in prison and talking about they want to shack up with people in prison. And hear this now. We have this one. House wake up. House wake up will be charged as an adult in Texas, even though death penalty for his age, no, but life, 40 years. And we still say we don't have a problem, right? We are still saying we don't have a problem. We are still saying we don't have a problem in our community. We are still saying that. We are still saying we don't have a problem in our community. We don't have a problem. So all these people, we don't have a problem in our community. We still don't have a problem in our community, right? No, young man gone over nonsense. Took a young man life. People not looking at that. You brought a knife to attract me. Number one, broke the policy. You commit a crime. You brought a weapon, and you use a weapon. You commit a crime. To underline, a young man who had his whole life ahead of him, 17 years old. Now he's no longer here. His parents' worst nightmare, but they have to live with it. Now you saying self-defense, I'm not buying it. You have to be held accountable because you deliberately put a weapon in your bag. That's where I'm coming from. Who don't like it, tough love, because that's the reality. And we still don't have a problem in our community. Hear this now. This is reggae artist Jacor. It doesn't matter where we're at. You could be in Jamaica, you could be in Africa, you could be in Trinidad, you could be in America, you could be in Florida, you could be in Russia. Wherever we are, we have a problem in our community. It's not just America thing, people. It's a world thing. Whenever you have people who are disobedient and love money, put money. Oh, money is their god. Money is their god. The money, the money, the money is their god. It's the money, guys. The money is their god. So when you have people who love money, yeah, just like we did it. Beauty queen, how are you? Look, that they could get away with anything, and they cannot. At the end of the day, they cannot get away with it because let me tell you something. Regardless how you look at it, there's a higher power looking and watching and seeing what's going down. The Most High don't punish no one, and we punish ourselves due to our deeds, what we do, the negative vibes we put out. And we want to say, "Oh God, why this? God, why make this happen?" No, it's our decisions. Willfully, unwillfully, we make decision that you know. What I mean, I'm guilty of that. We all are guilty of that. So what we gonna say? Come on, guys, press the like button, guys. I saw like 22 people in here. We only have 3 likes, guys. Come on, guys, press the like button so the video hit the other rhythm, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? I don't want to come on YouTube and beg, but come on, guys. You know how the situation work. You know what I mean? Come on. Trying to get my podcast back out there in the YouTube algorithm, so I'm doing more live and bringing, talking about stuff that affect all of us. So we are saying that Cassie should not be held accountable for her action. She should be completely wiped free of innocent, that she didn't do anything wrong. Come on, people. Be realistic here. Thank you for the likes, guys. Can we go up to 10 likes at least? You know what I mean? Come on, guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I'm not trying to beg, but I'm like, come on. I've been on for like over half an hour, and I seen like 20, almost 30 people come in and out, in out the live. I only had like 5 likes. Come on, guys. I mean, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it depends on YouTube. Should I do a live with just my members sometimes? But I like my community. I like everyone on YouTube. That's when I do my live. I just open up my whole platform for everyone to come and watch, because I just speak my thoughts, my opinion on certain things and experience, guys. You know what I mean? And I speak about it and relate to what these people doing, and come back to Cassidy and P Diddy. These two have a sex demon on their back. You know what I mean? And when you have money and you don't know what else to do with your money, you start imagining different things, and you open doors to trying different things, and that's what happened to P Diddy and Cassie. They both enjoy a certain lifestyle, and to me, that didn't prove anything, guys. It make her look bad, in her past life. Not saying she can't change, and most likely I think she did, because she's a mother now, and reflecting that what she did was morally wrong, morally wrong. And I guarantee you, if she would have the opportunity to live this over again, what would you think she will say? What would she do? I mean, I personally believe that due to her demeanor, how she came in the music industry, she was okay with the decision that she made at that time. But knowing that she made a decision, maybe it wasn't the best decision, but she made it, because there's no way a 17-year-old, 16, 17, 18, 19, or whatever, leaving my household saying they're going to venture into New York where it's dog eat dog world in the music industry. No, as a parent, you have to be more responsible, for, especially a girl child. But, you know, it seemed to me that maybe she was a little bit rebellious towards her, you know, her mom. And I'm not hearing anything about her dad. All I'm hearing is her mom. So I don't know. I don't know. See, we got to check people past, man, and get a pattern of what these people, you know, what they come in, what baggage they come in within. Because a lot of people coming going into different part of music industry, and they're bringing in luggage themselves. They're bringing in baggage, desperate baggage, because they want to be so-called independent. They want to do it on their own, but knowing that they cannot do it on their own. Well, that's what Cassie found herself in at one point. She found herself, oh, you get introduced to P. Diddy, and what happened? As soon as she got introduced to P. Diddy, you know, she dumped her, you know, not to bring up things, but that's what happened. That's the truth, guys. And she have a pattern of doing certain things. She loved to cheat, and she loved older men. She liked older men that's older than her. Keeping it real, guys. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. You know what I mean? If people don't like reality talk and real talk, they're not gonna like this platform. But if you like it, thank you very much. You know what I mean? That's what it is, guys. You know what I mean? People, you know, how many female can relate to Cassie? How many female? You know what I mean? And check this out now. You don't hear nobody coming out. You don't hear no female coming out defending Cassie. No female celebrity coming out. Where are they? Where are they? Where are the celebrities for Cassidy saying, "Oh yeah, we support you. We doing a program or doing, you know, to help battle women in domestic violence and things like that." Where are they? Where are they? Where are they, people? Be honest. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are those people that supporting Cassidy? These famous people. Where are they? I don't see J Lo coming out speaking on it. I don't see no one from domestic violence coming out speaking on it. I don't see no one pushing the issue of why she didn't press charges against P. Diddy for domestic violence for all these years. Because a lot of people know that she was full of nonsense, guys. I believe a lot of people know that she was in cahoots with it and she was down with it. So they stay far. Now, why you think they're not coming out to say it? Nobody not gonna say it. But all she's attacking is man did this, man. And no woman is coming to her aid. No woman is coming to her aid. Why? Because maybe they know how the game is. Maybe they know how the game goes, and they don't want to speak upon it. Because they don't want to get put on blast, as they say. They don't want to get put out there. She think what she's doing the right thing. The right thing, the right thing for her was to go to the police, file a domestic violence complaint. I've been assaulted by Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love, whatever you want to call him, Diddy. Have it on the record. So when you jump for that big bag, it wouldn't look as bad. But you jump on the big bag and you forgot about all it. So and prefer the money maker for all the trauma, you so-called what this man did to you. Come on, people, be realistic. If you don't like this platform, guys, you don't have to come on and listen. But if you do, appreciate if you press the like button, share the video, subscribe to the platform. But before you subscribe to my platform, please go to my profile, check out my video. I have over 800 video. See what I do, and you make your judgment call. But I would appreciate if you like, share, subscribe. If you do all that necessary things. But I'm sure you will like the platform, guys. It's a very good platform. You know what I mean. But when it comes down to this case, guys, it's not about being subscribed. It's not about subscribe. It's not about that. It's about being listen. You see, it's about speaking my opinion, my thoughts, and we all come on social media and we want to say our piece. But my piece is this: they're morally both are wrong. But no one want to decide that, oh, because Diddy's a man, she's a female. Now she's crying wolf. You don't think she was down with it, all that? Come on. And all of these women come out of woodwork. Now Diddy did this. So in other words, if Cassie didn't come out and say nothing, Captain Clark wouldn't say anything. No. See? See, that's the problem that I have. That's the problem I have, where I believe it's all a game. It's all a game. They were all in it. They all were in cahoots. They all know how the game played. They know all how the game and go in entertainment and music industry. They know how it goes. But now the game not going their way. They're bitter. They create it and go how they want it to go. You're talented. You got the talent, but you're not talented. You don't have nothing on your own. Away from going to the studio and say two words and the computer boost it up and this make you sound good. But in real life, you don't have nothing. What you gonna bring to the table away from out the studio? In the studio, yeah, but leave the studio. What you gonna bring to your audience? Your music from the studio, playing CDs or someone in the back? Come on, that don't work like that. Listen, it's not making video about Diddy, because everybody talk about Diddy, but they're not talking the truth. Because do Gabriel, are you holding Cassidy accountable for her action or not? Where you stand on this? That's what it's about morally. Where you stand on this? Forget about what everybody else doing. Morally, where do you stand on this case? So I'm asking you personally, where do you stand on this case? I'm asking you a question, guys. And listen, people, come on, here we go again, man. We have 20 people in the live and we only have 5 likes. Come on, guys. Can we get up the likes at least, to 10? I mean, if 5 people out of 20 press the like button, the video engage in the algorithm, guys. You know how this works, guys. I know there's a lot of people coming on and but if you press the like button, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It costs you nothing to press the like button. You just raise your arm and press it because you're here for a while watching the video. And like I said, Gabriel, it's not about subscribe. It's about coming on my platform and speaking reality. What these people say that we will use against them because it's coming out their mouth. It's not what goes in defile you, what comes out, guys. So what these people say, their words. Some of these people double talk. You being abused, but you like the lifestyle. You compromised. That is when people trying to play both roles, trying to play both end, both party, trying to dip and dab in and out, trying to dip and dab, and that's not going to work because sooner or later that dip and dab, will get played out, and people will see exactly who you are. So now, no, who would expect all of this? What coming out in court was going on behind closed doors? Yeah, no one expect Cassie was being abused if that video didn't come out. No, no, who would have? No. See, see, but it was up to her to come out and say what she's going through. But Now the whole world have seen it. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be very hard for these jurors to make a decision, man, because this case is up and down. It's all over the place. They're not proving racketeering, sex trafficking. How you going to sex trafficking someone that willful set up freak offs on her home? She the one should be get charged with prostitution. If you setting it up, you the one should be charged. Well, you see, it don't make no sense. But that is the law. And check this out now, people. Check this out now. According to the news and according to the prosecutor, this case might be wrapping up in 5 weeks. You heard what I said, guys? This Sean P. Diddy case not going to go 8 weeks. They said it might wrap up in 5 weeks. And we already completed 2 weeks. So within a month, they're saying this case should be wrapped up. A verdict will be rendered, guilty or not guilty. Hear this now. Even if this man is found not guilty and they want to bring him up on domestic violence, assault charges, time served, fine paid. Sean Cole been in jail since September 16, if I remember correctly. And we are right now in May. June, August. Sorry. June, July, August. 4 more months. It will be a year. Time served. Time served. And the fine, $20 million. They're not doing a good service to determine if this man is guilty of racketeering, which I don't see it. They're saying the bodyguard. I don't. A scorn of a woman. A scorn of a woman. Let me tell you something, and I'm telling you from a man point of view. And your females know this too. Your males know this too. Reality time now. Here it is. Do you see when a woman love you? And I believe she loved them. And probably still do. Have some type of emotion attached. They didn't have no kids in 10 years. People don't look at things like that. 10 years they've been in a relationship, no kids. She was involved. She the one always setting up things and no kids. Thank God. Thank God. And during these 10 years of relationship, we know that Diddy been with all different type of, as she testified to. They both. They both. Not just Diddy. Cassidy and Diddy. Both were in some type of predicament, sexual, whatever, club that they belong to. And I believe the sad thing why you don't see a lot of women coming out defending her, because they knew that she was the one that run the thing. I believe. Just my opinion, my thought, not real. Just, you know. So, you know, here no big time people coming out pushing domestic violence and, you know, So you saying she's the face of domestic violence now? No. Hmm. Money. Money is the game that people play to get money. People play games to get the money. But remember now, they have a saying in Jamaica, right? If you're digging a ditch, you might be the same one, dig one for you, or you might be the same one falling that same ditch. They have another saying in Jamaica again. If you spit in the sky, it fall right back in your eye. And they have another one. Man. This one, my father used to love this one. He used to say, the high horse you riding on. That's my father, you know, my father passed. That was his favorite. He said, the high horse you riding on. Me, I warn you, the high horse you riding on. So sometimes, you know, people put themselves at a certain life, say pedestal or lifestyle, and forgetting that, listen, be careful. Because when you get caught up in a certain lifestyle and start thinking that, I wouldn't say above the law. I'm not going to say that, because no one is above the law, as they say. Be careful, because money corrupts you, make you think what you want to do with the money. And if you're not mentally, and I'm not even going to say mentally, if you're not spiritually strong and grounded, and grounded morally, no, guys, I didn't say morally, grounded, stand for fairness, stand for truth, stand for righteousness, keep your self morality and pride and respect for yourself. You cannot compromise on that, because once you compromise on that, the money become your god. And that's why you have a lot of these people, get in trouble, because, and it's always people with wealth, because it's the same mistake. It happened in the, as they say, in the lower people make, lower class. So they say, I don't want to say that, but as they say, the ghetto, whatever it is, people who that not in that, making that much money, they go through the same thing, guys, but in a different aspect of it. But it's the same thing. Same thing. You think money separate people? It's the same issue of the world that everyone is dealing with. A man is a man dealing with his feelings. A female is dealing with their feelings, emotion, and same thing. We're living in this world. We're going through all of this. So we all got to go through this. We all got to go through the motion. But you have to make sure that you are spiritually grounded when it comes down to your morality of yourself, of you, of you. Don't compromise yourself. But once you compromise yourself, that's how you sell yourself. Because what? Because you sell your standard, your morals. Then you compromise, and then you start doing all different type of things. Then people say, "What's going on?" That's what happened. P. Diddy, Cassie, all of them. They compromise their morality. Look what these people doing. It's not about the freaky. They compromise themselves. And we all in the world. So, oh man, you see what he did? Oh, he's freaking. No, they compromise themselves. Why? Because of the money. The money allowed them to think about what they could do with the money. Because they have the money, so they got to think about what they have to do with the money. And they become so caught up in thinking, and their mind become corrupt. Because they want to do think outside the box. Doing immorality things against God. And there's nothing wrong with money. It's the personal intention behind the money, what they do with the money. And that's a problem in our community, in the world itself. But if you want to break it down in categories, the white Caucasian do the same thing, people. Morality. They fight with it. But some people is good hiding it. And some people are not good at hiding it. But everyone go through the same struggle, but handle it is how you handle it. Some people conceal it well in public. They don't want others to know. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the likes, guys. So far, we have 6 likes. We want to go up to 10 likes. I would appreciate if we go up to 10 likes. I mean, I appreciate that. But, you know, people on YouTube these days is hard. You know, they custom to a certain things. You know, they go on different people podcasts and commentary platform, and people tell them what they want to hear. No, you got to think outside the box, guys. Think for yourself. Don't let no one control you. Don't let no one control you what to think, what to say for yourself. You have to learn how to be accountable for you. Stop depending on others to do things for you that you can do. That's what I'm saying with Cassidy. Why you didn't call? Why there's no police report? Any of the female? Oh, she was being held hostage, and that's what Capricorn Clark said. Oh, she was kidnapped and this and that. So if you was kidnapped and now you were free for all these years, why you didn't go to the police? Why you didn't go to police? Why you wait for so long for Cassidy to come out and now he's in court? Now you want to come out? And so if she didn't come out, you wouldn't say that. You're afraid of what? But now, come on, people. It's hard to believe, man. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, guys. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming into the live this morning. It's 10:22. Streaming live from New York. Listen, man, I had my first Japanese guy in here, man. Were you still in the chat? I appreciate it, man. Listen, make sure you subscribe to the platform, man. Keep in touch, man. I mean, first Japanese, because I always hashtag Japan, but I never, I'm like, wow, man, appreciate it. Big up, big up, big up. So anyone have anything to say, any comment they want to leave? Make sure you press the like button, guys. Share the videos. They were scared to say something. He had power with Lord. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They were scared. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop making excuses. Stop. So all the time Cassidy went to hotels, she couldn't go to the police? All the time she called and set up freak off, she couldn't call the police? Stop making excuses for this girl. She's not, no one want to hold her accountable. She needs to be held accountable for her action because she was part of it. She was part of it. Don't tell me nothing. I believe she was part of it, guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me if you don't believe me, but I am sorry, guys. I am sorry. Look at these two people here. Look at these two holding hands, exciting. Ooh, we living a life, living a loca, living the life, living a good life. You signed a 10-year label contract. Every year you got to do a album. And they was in a relationship for 10 years. I guess that was the album. She's the album. People don't get it. See, that went over their head. They signed a contract, people. The one is they signed a contract. And how ironically they signed it. How ironic this is. They signed a 10-year contract, right? And 10 years exactly, the relationship is over because the relationship start on no respect, no morality, just all on flesh thinking, basically. Flesh thinking. You know what I mean? I come to the conclusion the reason why none of these famous people going out supporting Cassie online because they know exactly what they knew how she got down. And well, come on, man. People don't understand when you're in that circle of Hollywood entertainment, it's a circle of people. The news go back and forth in that circle. Oh, she's the one that loved freak offs. She's a freak off girl. She's a freak off girl. So your woman not being fair, man. Your woman not being fair. And you know what? And there is no white woman, Caucasian woman will come out and support this bull crap to support Cassidy. Not. But you have the sisters will come online, talk all type of propaganda. Like Cassie is innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. And according to what's coming out in court, she's not so innocent. You'll have to check that, the facts. Don't don't overlook it. She's scared. Don't overlook the facts that she the one was calling up these freak off. When this freak off, I'm ready to go. Why do I? She was forced. Stop lying to yourself. All of a sudden, the games has changed. Now you want to play the victim, and this is the shame. This is the damn shame. This type of behavior make it harder for other women to come out because of the double standing and the dipping that Cassie did in this relationship. Dip, 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 double dip, dip, dip. Now you want to cry. Oh, I'm a victim because he was forced me to do this. Yeah, but did he force you to get involved with a trainer? Did he force you to run behind his back to cheat with all these different men and setting up free calls and doing all? People, come on, take some type of accountability. But yet your woman come on social media, she was forced, this and that. He was threatening her. Stop the lying to yourself. Oh, he loved he loved him. She sucker. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stop it. That's not love. Love is not to sacrifice to keep someone in bondage. That's not love. That's chaos. But yet, if anyone speak up against and say certain things, they get blacklisted, blackballed. People don't like it. People attitude change. Let it be. I don't care. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You got to speak the truth and be fair. You know what I mean? And speak for what it is. Guys, I'm on for like maybe over an hour. I'm ready to log off. Thank everyone for joining me this morning, guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. If you share the video, press the like button when you leave, guys, so the video go up to at least three, 10 likes. Hit the algorithm. Thank you. Appreciate everyone. And I'll talk to you guys later, guys. And enough respect. Thank everyone for coming into the chat, guys. Thank everyone. Or even overseas, my Japanese new guy here. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it, guys. Enough love. All right.